Yes to Education is an organization that focuses on providing quality education to all Bahamians. It's the brainchild of Makia Gibson, who says that globally, education is facing challenges.
We looked at those challenges that were common across many countries. We know that professional development is an issue. We know that funding is an issue. We know that across the world, boys aren't achieving at the same level as girls. Now, in some countries, the disparity is greater than in others, but generally speaking, boys, the focus needs to be placed more on boy success in schools. We know that teachers want to feel better supported. We know that we cannot continue our economies can't grow and our countries can't grow if teachers in our education system aren't driving innovation. And so some of these themes which come out in the research are really what drove what we decided to really focus on in a conference such as this.
Under the theme Strategies That Work, the conference kicked off on Grand Bahama recently and received overwhelming support from teachers. Guest speaker at the conference was Dr. Avis Glaze, who is president of EduQuest International. Dr. Glaze was also Ontario's first Chief Student Achievement Officer and founding CEO of the Literacy and Numeracy Secretariat.
Many people find it easy to teach kids who are bright and easy to learn. To me, the challenge is how do you close the gaps? How do you look at those who are at the bottom? Very often they're poor. Very often they're boys. Very often they're immigrants. How do we make sure that there's excellence with equity? That we're raising the bar for all kids. The gifted kids must get even better. But how do we bring the bottom up? Because a society is going to be as good as the kids who are at the bottom. And if they're not educated, if they don't have a positive sense of who they are, believe me, we won't rest as a society. One of the statements I heard many years ago, somebody said, if they don't go through the front doors of our schools upon graduation, they may come through the back doors of our communities.
Also speaking at the conference was Dr. Douglas Reeves, who talked about the latest research on leadership, learning, and teaching.
I'll give you an example of one of the things that I just saw one of your leaders do. And that is to say, if we know we have to pick some activities that have high leverage, that is, if we work on this activity, it helps us in everything else. The international evidence is that writing is one of the highest leverage activities we have. If you write more, it helps students in science, social studies, reading, and math. She has every student in the school writing in the same place, at the same time, every day, and getting feedback on how they're doing every day. The schools that I've seen internationally that make that kind of a commitment to writing make dramatic progress. But it's not easy to get everybody to say this is the most important thing in how we'll start our school day. But you already have a local example of that writing priority being made. And that's going to pay off not just in writing, but in reading and every other subject.
For the Tourism Today Network, I'm Gina Seeley.